Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green fields and sparkling streams, there lived a farmer named Ben. Ben was a kind man who loved his animals dearly. Among them was a donkey named Duncan. Unlike the other animals, Duncan was known for his stubbornness. No matter how much Ben coaxed him, Duncan would always take his own sweet time to walk down the dusty village walk to the fields. One sunny morning, Ben decided to take his produce to the market. He loaded a cart with fresh vegetables and fruits, then went to get Duncan. "Come now, Duncan, we have a long day ahead," Ben said as he gently patted the donkey's neck. But Duncan, being his usual stubborn self, stood still and refused to move. Ben sighed and tried to entice Duncan with a juicy carrot, but Duncan remained unmoved, his eyes fixed on the distant hills. Just then, a clever little robin perched nearby hopped closer and chirped, "Why do you hesitate, dear Duncan? The market is such a delightful place." "Oh, you wouldn't understand, little bird. Walking all the way to the market is exhausting," Duncan brayed. The robin thought for a moment and then came up with a plan. "How about a game? Every time you see something interesting, you take a few steps. I'll join you and chirp about it." Duncan, curious about the idea, reluctantly agreed. As they started moving, the robin pointed out a field of sunflowers swaying in the breeze, a cluster of butterflies dancing in the air, and the shimmering stream where fish lapped joyfully. Duncan found himself fascinated by the little wonders that he hadn't noticed before. Step by step, they made their way to the market. When they finally arrived, Ben looked at Duncan with a smile. "Well done, Duncan, you did great," he said, giving the donkey a friendly scratch behind the ears. Duncan realized that the journey wasn't so bad after all. He learned that sometimes, with a little help and a different perspective, even a stubborn donkey could enjoy the adventures along the way. From that day on, Duncan was no longer just the stubborn donkey. He became known as the curious explorer. Duncan continued to travel with Ben, eagerly looking for new adventures and marvels to discover, with his friend the robin always at his side.